I'd like to know more about quantum healing hypnosis technique. Great question there, Samelia. QHHT, which it's better known as abbreviated, was derived and developed by Dolores Cannon. She developed this technique over 45 years. Now, when she started practicing hypnosis, the intention that she set out upon was to help people with habits, quit smoking, lose weight. One of the first women that she worked with was a woman that was a larger woman, and she wanted to use hypnosis to be able to lose weight. What Dolores and her husband Johnny found in those early days with this specific woman is, rather than going into their subconscious part of the mind to help reprogram it to stop compulsively eating, which was the problem that she was wanting to work on, she spontaneously went into a past life. It surprised Dolores. It surprised her husband Johnny. They were not expecting it. And of course, being the investigator, the great investigator that she was, she would ask a lot of questions. Now, this woman spoke in great detail, very specifically, from the perspective of this woman in another time. She was able to record huge amounts of information about this woman's life. I believe from memory, it was a life lived in Ireland about 100 or so years ago, 150 years ago. And she was reliving it in hypnosis in great detail. So this got Dolores started on a very long journey over 45 years of investigation into not just metaphysics, but into healing, into understanding things like the work of Nostradamus, transcribing the quatrains. You might ask what a quatrain is. It's a short caption of information that he recorded over time that was coded. The reason it was coded, it was during the time when a lot of these metaphysical concepts were banned by the church at the time. So they had to be coded. And he very cleverly put together these quatrains in such a way that they could not be interpreted at the time. They were reserved for another time in history where they could be interpreted, and that is what Dolores Cannon's book series was all about, with Conversations of Nostradamus, the quatrains and the meaning for the time that we are living in now. She also went on to publish other book series. The Convoluted Universe talks about a lot of metaphysical themes, talks about how the soul incarnates, how the universe works, the concept of God, what is God, why are we here? All of these things are covered in great detail in this book series, as well as one of her final books, which is The Three Waves of Volunteers and the New Earth, a concept that is now widespread in spiritual circles about starseeds or volunteers or way showers, light workers, incarnating into the human race from other parts of this dimension, of other dimensions, to help humanity make a needed and pivotal shift from one state of consciousness